I've cut out several different pieces, and now what I'm doing, just make sure you can see what I'm actually doing. Might need to raise the camera up a little bit. That's it. Right, so I'm just gonna go to start up here and tack this section down. I know lots of people won't do that, but I like to tack it down. I don't want it to come undone. I don't want it to come, you know, I don't want anything to happen to it. I'm using the extra long needle because it's easier for me, that's all. You know, I know a lot of people say they can't sew. There's nothing to it. Nothing at all. It's threading a needle and popping it up through the material and back down again. That's not hard. I'm going to embellish that a little bit more, so I'm just going to stitch this section down. Excuse me. So we're all ready to, you know, start embellishing this. So I've got some trims. I'll get the right bag. So we're just going to start building on this now. So this is the one I want. And I want that to go there. So we just cut that bit off. And probably I might want a piece to go there as well. Now I'm going to use my smaller needle with some cream embroidery thread. I'm not using the cotton. I could, but I'm not going to at the moment. There we go, if I can get that through. Oh no. So you can thread this. This is the one we're doing now. And what I'm doing is I'm sewing it. You see this line here? I'm going to sew that onto there. And we just go down the line. Now I know everybody sews differently. Somebody might just put a couple of stitches down there. I want to make sure it does stay secure. And we're all different. So we all have our own ways of doing things. And you know what? There's no set rule. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You do it how you like it, how you want it. There we go. And I'm just going to snip that off there. Yeah, that looks nice. But I'm not going to leave it like that because I'm also going to do through the holes there. Just, I don't want this curling up. I want it pinned down. And it'll tighten it up a little bit. Right, that's nice and neat, and that's I like the way it's curved. I'm just going to put the next one on here. I might not use that piece actually, because I want to make sure I've got all different ones on, and I do have different ones. Here's a nice one. Yeah, I might do that one for there. So just cut off little bits, and we'll stitch them on. Now I'm turning this round, aren't I, so you can see what I'm doing. And what had happened was, it had gone, oops-a-daisy. Too close to the stitching that I'd put on here. So I'm just altering that now. Yeah, just. Right, I'm just going to tie this off at the underneath. That'll do. Flip this back over, make sure you can see, and then all I'm going to do is to trim that off. What did I do with my needle? Here we are. So that looking nice already. I'm going to do this one next. What do you think? Yeah, I've got this lacy one. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do that there. That's really pretty, that one. And we'll just cut that off there. Now, I'm going to say I've just put my needle down and cannot find it. Now I'm going to just change the colour and I'm going to go back to the brownie one. I mean, it really doesn't matter what colour you do them at all. You do whatever you like. Just chop that little bit off. Like that. Hokey dokey smoky. Oh yeah, I like that. Looking nice. Looking good. Just have to find another one. I do have quite a few. Now that's one. And I just want to do all the each one different, hopefully. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do that one. Just trim that off. No. Take them out of the bag as I do them so I know I've done them. And again, we just take this needle and I'm just going to fasten this. Now this is only a thin one, so we do need to get this in place properly. Come on, don't play now. Sorry, I hope my head's not in the way. It's got to go across there. I'm just pinning this down. Boys, behave. There, that's got that done on that side, and then we're just going to flip over to this side. Right, so I'm just going to snip this off. Don't waste this little bit because you never know where that might come in handy. I know you say Fiona, but you know, I often use all my scraps up. Often. Just going to get another one. Let's, oh, do you know, I'll have a bit of this, I think. Do you know, I'm going to, oh, I'll go for a darker bit. Here's the next one. Look at that. Woo! I'm going to put that there. Or you think? Yes, I like that. So, chop that. And you know what? I think we'll go there as well. Yes. Excuse and whap. Put that to one side. Do I want light or dark? I ain't fussed. I don't care. What's the matter, boys? Is he getting you? Are you bashing your brother? Go on. Go. Don't be naughty. Lucky, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Good boy. No, go on. Go play. Hey! Little soddies. As soon as I turn my back, he starts nicking at my box. My laces. Cheeky sod, isn't he? I'm actually sat here trying to thread a needle. If you've nicked out my box, boy, you're in deep trouble. Do you know, I'm going to have to use my bigger needle. I can't use that baby thing. It's doing me head in. Right. Let's have a look at this. I wish I could thread my cords. That's annoyed me now that I can't thread my cords. There we go. I'm going to start this on this end. And put it through the loop. Can you see it's got a little loop, like an S-shaped loop? So I'm just going to snip that. And what I'm going to do is just to tie this end down. Like that. And just snip that. And snip that. So, the next one, I think, now, I'm going to put this piece in, I think, now. And what I have is some of this trim. It's like at that braid. So, yeah, we're going to... Do you know what? I'm not going to do that first. First of all, because I'm going to do this. And I'll show you what I mean. And I'm just going to connect this here as well. Just to hold that. Now I don't know whether I'm gonna have to get the smaller needle back out, because I need to put a stitch up the side. There, I like that. Yeah, nice. And then what I can do is put buttons in here if I want to. But right now I'm going to pop this. Do I want that over? Yeah, I do. I like that. So I'm going to have to seal this off. Just going to seal this off. And start from here. And I should be able to stitch this straight down the middle, because there is a seam on the Chinese braid. I don't know if anybody knows that. I'm just going to seal this in first. Where's my lighter? Just so that it's that's it. and then just tack this end in. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I kind of like what I've done so far. Just got that one there. Yeah, kind of like that. So, and do you know what? I've got a little cream one like that as well. Oh, no, I've got that. I like this one. This is like a rope. Alright, let's have a look at this because I need the end of it. Somewhere. That is the end, my girl. There we go. So I've got that. No, boys, go away. Because you're naughty. You can't, you shouldn't bark at everything. I'm not really naughty. But they, oh, do you know what? I could have tucked that underneath, couldn't I? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to do that, I think. Yeah, I just like that. I don't want, because it's plaited, I don't want it to come undone. So I'm just going to stitch that. Right, we're just trying to finish this section off here. And cut that. And I'm just cutting that because I've gone up and back down. It doesn't matter about stitching that off. And I'm just going to fluff this side up. Let me just cut that in at an angle and just fluff that bit up. That's it. Yeah, I like that. So that's coming on nicely. So what I'm going to do now is to do the outer edge. I want that done so that I can concentrate on the inside. I mean, we've still got lots to do with it, so yeah, I'm going to fish out something to go around the outside edge. And I have that, and that's what I'm going to use. Beautiful, beautiful lace. So I'm going to use the cream now to, actually, do I need that one? Just to sew that on. Get this going. Some of you might think, well, you don't need it, but I do want this. I want the lace on it. Oh, don't start catching. Why has it gone like that?